Hi students, good afternoon to everyone. So let us discuss exercise number 16.3. Exercise number 16.3 from the chapter probability. So for the introduction of exercise 16.3, we have discussed in the previous session. So that is about probability and also probability of an events, equally likely events, and also probability of algebraic events, nothing but probability of A or B, A intersection B, A but not A, B but not A, probability of complementary events we have discussed, and we also solved some of the problems based on exercise 16.3. Now we will start with the session number 2 of this exercise 16.3. So that we will start with question number 3. So if you observe that question, so this exercise is nothing but we need to find probabilities. Probabilities is nothing but number of favorable cases by total number of cases. If equally likely outcomes is there, means for every outcome there will be an equal chance, nothing but equal probability will be there. Now we start with the question number 3 from the exercise 16.3. A die is thrown. A die is thrown. See, whenever a die is thrown, what is sample space? If a die is thrown means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Whenever a die is thrown. Now find the probability of following events. They said following events. So first of all, say as this is the basics of this probability for this second PC. So I will write first of all events I will write. So I will consider first one as, let capital A is equal to events I will write. What is that event? A prime number will appear. A prime number will appear. So what are the prime numbers here? 2, 3 and 5. So first of all I will write events first and then we will find probabilities. Next, a number greater than or equal to 3. So that I will consider let B is equal to a number greater than or equal to 3 here. So 3, 4, 5, 6. Next, third event. Let C is equal to third event. What is that? A number less than or equal to 1. A number less than or equal to 1. That is only the event 1. Less than or equal to 1. Only 1. Next, fourth one. A number more than 6 will appear. Let capital D is equal to an event more than 6. Is there any numbers we will get after throwing a die more than 6? No, we won't get. So that is nothing but empty set or pile. Next, fifth event. A number less than 6. A number less than 6, not equal to 6. A number less than 6 will appear. So that we will consider as let E is equal to less than 6 means 1 will come, 2, 3, 4 and 5 also will come. Now what they are asking is find the probability of these following events. So these are events A, B, C, D, E. These are events. Now probability of an event A. So what is probability of an event A is n of A by n of S. That means number of elements in A by number of elements in sample space. Number of elements in A is 3. 2, 3, 5, that is 3 by 6, which is equal to 1 by 2 chance probability. Next, probability of B. P of B is equal to n of B by n of S. N of B, how many elements we have? 4. 4 by 6, nothing but 2 by 3. Next, let C we got only one event. Nothing but P of C is equal to what? N of C by N of S. What is C? 1. So by 6. Next, D is equal to empty set. Empty set means probability of D is equal to what? Probability of D is equal to N of D by N of S. So N of D is 0 by 6, which is equal to 0. Probability, we know that probability of an event or event may be 0 or equal to 1, but it should not be more than 1 and less than 0. So probability may be 0 when if it is an empty set. Next, E. What is the probability of an event E? N of E by N of S. N of E by N of S, nothing but 5. 5 by 6. What is 5 by 6? Is probability of an event E. What is that event E? Probability of a number less than 6 will appear is 5 by 6 chance when we throw a die. So this is about probability for the question number 3. Note down. Next, Question number 4 you observe. A card is selected from a pack of 52 cards. See, already we have discussed that. So 52 cards will be there. In that 26 red will be there, and again 26 black will be there. In that black again two types. One is a spade, another one is a club. Again in this red also two types, diamonds and also hearts. So each will have 13 and 13. So in 13 in each, so these we will consider as suits. S-U-I-T-S, suits, 4 suits. So in each suit we will have 13 cards. Those 13 cards are 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, J, Q, K, A. So these are the 13 different cards in each suit. That means how many heart 10 cards will be there? Only one. So actually, so each card will have 4 different cards. 2 diamond, 2 heart, 2 spade and 2 club. So like that, for each number we will have 4 different suit cards will be there. Now you see what is the question. A card is selected from a pack of 52 cards. See, out of these 52 cards, a card is selected. How many points are there in the sample space? How many points are nothing but sample points? Sample points. See, when we toss a coin or throw a die, so what we will get? Outcomes. The outcomes we will consider as sample points. So we can also call sample points or outcomes. So what is the sample space? Sample space may be total 52 will be there. Sample space is total 52. When we are drawing one card, that one card may be 2 diamond 2 or heart 2, spade 2, club 2. Like that, how many 52 cards will be there? Out of that, how many points are there in the sample space? In the sample space, how many points will be there? 52. So therefore, there are 52 points in the sample space. There are 52 points in the sample space. 52 points or 52 outcomes like that. So that is first one. Next, second, B question. Calculate the probability that card is an ace of spades. Calculate the probability that card is an ace of spades. How many ace cards will be there? 4. What are those? Diamond ace, heart ace, spade ace and club ace. So but they need ace of spades. In this spades, how many ace cards will be there? Only 1. Therefore, probability of a card being an ace of spades. A card being an ace of spades is equal to 1 by 52. Why? Because only one ace spade card will be there out of 52. So probability of taking that particular card is 1 by 52. Next, third one. Calculate the probability of that card is an ace. Probability that card is an ace. How many ace cards will be there? 4 aces. What are those? Diamond ace, heart ace, spade ace and club ace. So therefore, probability of an ace card. Probability of an ace card drawing one card out of 52 is 4 by 52. So which is 1 by 13. Because 4 ace cards will be there out of 52. Drawing one card, probability is 4 by 52, 1 by 13. Next, second one is black card. So probability of black card. What is the probability of black card? So 26 by 52. Nothing but 1 by 2 chance. See, out of 52 cards, 26 black, 26 red. Taking black card. What is that probability? Is 1 by 2. Nothing but half chance. So this is about the probabilities of question number 3 and 4. Pause the video to note it down. Next we will start with question number 5. So note down the question. See, this chapter is very easy one. no need to confuse. So once again you revise those formulas and you need to read the question properly. That's it, then you can understand what we need to do. Fifth one, a fair coin with 1 marked on one face and 6 on the other face and a fair die are both tossed. Find the probability that sum of numbers that turn up is 3 and another one is 12. Coin and a die. See, for example, a die is there. Okay. This is a fair die. Fair die means probability of getting 1, 2, 3 all will be like equal likely outcomes. So they said that a fair coin, 1 on one face. Actually, a coin means head or tail we will consider, but instead of head and tail, they have given 1 marked on one face and 6 marked on another face. And a fair die are both tossed. That means coin and also a fair die. Fair die both tossed at a time. Both tossed at a time means what is sample space? Understood? A coin, one face is 1 and the face is 6. And a fair die, both are tossed. Both are tossed means both we will consider. If it is 1, it may be die may be 1, or if it may show 1, it may be 2, or 1 3, 1 4, 1 5, 1 6, or if a coin shows 6, then die may show 1, or die may show 2, or die may show 3, 6 4, 6 5, comma 6 6. Understood? A coin and a die both are tossed. Both are tossed means if coin shows 1 means die may show either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or if a coin shows 6 means die may show either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 also. So these are possible outcomes or possible sample points in the sample space. Now what is the question? Find the probability that the sum of numbers that turn up. Sum of numbers that turn up is 3. First one. What is the probability of sum of that numbers turn up is 3 is, so let capital A is equal to sum of the numbers that turn up 3. What is that event? So which summation we will get 3? 1 comma 1? No. 1 comma 2? Yes. Next. No. So only one event. Therefore one event means P of A is what? N of A by N of S. How many elements are there? Only 1 out of 12. So it will be 1 by 2 chance. Next, second. So we should get 12. Sum should be equal to 12. So you can consider that B is equal to the sum of the numbers. The sum of the numbers that turn up 12. So what are those outcomes? Only 6 comma 6. If you observe, only this outcome will give sum of the numbers is equal to 12. Therefore, what is P of B? P of B is equal to N of B by N of S, which is nothing but only one outcome out of 12 possible favorable total outcomes. So 1 by 12. So this is about question number 5. Next, question number 6. Pause that video and note it down. Next, question number 6. There are 4 men and 6 women. There are 4 men and 6 women on the city council. If one council member is selected for a committee, if one member should be selected out of 4 men and 6 women. See, in a committee we have 4 men and 6 women, but from that how many we need to take? See, on the city council, if one council member is selected from a committee at random, how likely is that it is a woman? So probability of selecting a woman, probability of selecting a woman from 4 men and 6 women. So that is an event. Like for example, okay, this is an event. Probability of this event, what is that? N of nothing but, so how many women are there? 6 by total 6 plus 4, 10, nothing but 3 by 5. Very simple. Out of 4 men and 6 women, nothing but 10. Out of 10, we need to select a woman. So selecting woman is, so 6 women out of 10. So nothing but 6 by 10 chance, nothing but 3 by 5 chance. So this is about the question numbers 3, 4, 5, 6. Pause the video to note it down. Next, some more problems are there, that also we will discuss today. Student, next, note down question number 7, 10 and 11. Question number 8 is for assignment. Remember, question number 8 is for assignment. Question number 9 already I have done. Question number 10, 7, 10, 11, now we will do. See, question number 7 is an important one. See, a fair coin is tossed 4 times. A fair coin is tossed 4 times. And a person win 1 rupee with each head. Person win 1 rupee with each head, loses 1.50 with each tail. So remember this. Fair coin is tossed 4 times. 4 times means actually what is the sample space for that? Sample space for that is 4 times. 4 times means 2 power 4. Total 16 outcomes you will get. So those are H, 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 H. When 4 heads are there. Next, when 3 heads are there. 3 heads means H, 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 T or H, H, T, H or H, T, H, H or T, H, H, H. When, see, 4 heads means only 1 outcome. If 3 heads means 4 outcomes. Next, 2 heads cases. 2 heads means H, H, T, T. 2 heads means 2 tails only. H, H, T, T. Next, H, T, H, T. Next, T, H, T, H. Next, T, T, H, H. Next, H, double T, H. And T, double H, T. So if 2 heads, 2 tails means 6 sample points will get. So 4 coins tossing a coin 4 times means with 4 heads over, 3 heads over, 2 heads over, next with single head. That single head means H triple T or TH double T or TT HT or TTTH. TTTH. So again 4 chances. Next, 0 heads. 0 heads means TTT. So these are the sample points if a coin is tossed 4 times. Total 16. So 1, 2, 4, 6, 6 plus 4, 10, 10 plus 6, 16 outcomes will be there. Now, so a person win rupee 1 with each head and loses 1.50 for each tail that turns up. From the sample space, listen carefully. From the sample space, calculate how many different amounts. From the sample space, calculate how many different amounts of money you can have after 4 tosses and probability of having each of these amounts. So what are the different amounts we are getting? First we need to identify. After that, those probabilities, getting those probability of different amounts we need to find. See, first of all, I will consider an event A which is equal to getting 4 heads you take. So getting 4 heads. Getting 4 heads. Getting 4 heads means this is H, 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 H. Or otherwise, let's see here. See, if you take this case, H, 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 H. See, according to that, what they said, for each head you will get 1 rupee. See how many heads are there? 4 heads. So 4 rupees you will get. Understood? Next, another case, 3 heads. H, 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 T or H, H, T, H or H, T, H, H or T, H, H, H. For these cases means either this or this or this one or this one. any of that outcome, if it comes, means what you will get? 3 heads. 3 heads means 3 rupees you will get, and 1 tail. 1 tail means you will lose 1 rupee, 1.50. So 3 minus 1.50 is 1.50 you will get. Right? Next case is 2 heads, 2 tails. 2 heads, 2 tails. See, for this row, 2 heads means 2 rupees you will get, minus 2 tails. 2 tails means for each tail 1.50 you will lose. So for 2 tails, minus 3 rupees you will lose, right or not? 1.50, 1.50. So it will become 3. So 2 minus 3 is minus 1. Now, if it is 1 head, 3 tail. 1 head means 1 rupee you will get. For remaining 3 tail, you will lose 4.50. Why? Because 3 coins into 1.50, which is nothing but minus 3.50. So this is another different amount. What they ask is calculate how many different amounts. Based on these events, we are getting different amounts. Next, 0 head. For 0 head, that means tail. All tails you won't get any rupees. You need to give 4 into minus 1.50. Nothing but minus 6 rupees. See, this is like a gambling game. So they will toss 4 coins. They will toss. So they will put a competition like, if you get you need to toss 4 coins. If you get 4 head means I will give 4 rupees. That means you are getting 4 rupees. For each head 1 rupee. Instead of heads, if you got tails, you need to give 1.50 for each coin. So minus 6 rupees you need to give. So like that it is a game. Now they are asking of money you can have after 4 tosses, and probability of having each of these amounts. Probability of having each of these amounts. So that means probability of getting 4 rupees. Probability of getting 4 rupees. What is the probability? Only one chance. When 4 H's are there, probability of getting 4 rupees you will get. So only one chance out of 16. So 1 by 16. Understood? Next, probability of 1.50. What is that probability of getting 1.50? 4 chances out of 16. So 4 by 16 equal to 1 by 4. 1 by 4 chance you may get 1.50. Next, probability of getting minus 1 rupee. Getting means you need to give minus 1 rupee. That probability is, how many are there? 2 heads, 2 tails cases. How many are there? 6. So 6 by 16. Nothing but 3 by 8. Next, probability of getting minus 3.50. So how many events are there for minus 3.50? 1 head cases is 4. So 4 by 16, which is equal to 1 by 4. Next, probability of getting minus 6. How many events? Only 1 event. So minus 6 is 1 by 16 cases. Right? This is the probability of these events. You will get 1 rupee for each head and loses 1.50 for each tail when you toss a coin 4 times. This is about the question number 7, an important one also. Note down. Next, question number 10. Read that question first of all. So a word is given, that is assassination. ASSASSINATION. How many words are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So total 13 words are there. A letter is chosen at random from the word assassination. Find the probability that a letter is a vowel and a letter is a consonant. Out of 13 letters, so what is the probability of choosing a letter? Choosing a letter is nothing but single letter. That should be vowel. See how many vowels we have in this? How many consonants we have here? See, vowels are A and again A, I, O. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 vowels are we have. So out of 13, 6 are vowels means remaining 7 are consonants. Therefore, probability of a letter is a vowel. Probability of letter is a vowel. How many vowels are there? 6. out of 13. So 6 by 13 chance is that probability. See, probability is nothing but number of favorable cases. What are favorable cases for oval? 6 by total number of cases. How many total? 13. So 6 by 13. Next one, probability of a letter is a consonant. A letter is a consonant. So many consonants? 7 by 13. Favorable cases by total number of cases. This is 7 by 13. This is 6 by 13. Right? So if you add both 6 plus 7, 13 by 13, probability is equal to 1. So that is total. Next. Now question number 11. In a lottery, a person chooses 6 different natural numbers. In a lottery, a person chooses 6 different natural numbers from 1 to 20. So from 1 to 20. See, I will select those from 1 to 20. 6 numbers you need to select. So those 6 numbers may be, this is 13, 3, and again 5, 11, 9, 7, like that. You need to select any 6 different natural numbers, not repeated, different natural numbers at random from 1 to 20. And if these 6 numbers matches with the 6 numbers already fixed by the lottery committee. See, for example, I want to join for that lottery. I have buy a ticket. So I need to draw on 6 numbers, right? See, already they will fix on 6 numbers. Who will take that 6 numbers exactly? They will win the prize. Now, for example, I am only taking those 6 numbers. Those 6 numbers are like this: 13, 3, 5, 11, 9, 7. And if these 6 numbers with these 6 numbers already fixed by the lottery committee, he wins the prize. What is the probability of winning the prize? What is the probability of winning the prize? See, actually probability of winning the prize. Probability of winning the prize. Tell me, what is the probability of winning the prize? Number of favorable cases by total number of cases, right? Number of favorable cases by total number of cases. Now, anyone tell me what is the total number of cases? Total number of cases is, see, 6 different natural numbers from how many? 20. So 20C6. 20C6 is total number of cases. So different. So 20C6. If it is not different, so then it will be 20 into 20 into 20 into 20 into, like that, repeated. So here 6 different. So 20C6 is total number of cases by what is the favorable cases? Out of all those different like arrangements of those numbers, only one number will have capability to win a prize, right? Only out of those 20C6 numbers, only one number they will fix. One 6-digit number, 6 different natural number from 1 to 20 they will fix as a number. So only one case out of 20C6. If you simplify this one 20C6, you will get 1 by 38760. So probability of winning a prize is 1 by 38760 chance. So that's why, so lottery, who will conduct that lottery persons, they will be benefited. Why? Because out of 38760 members if participated, only one person will get that prize. So remaining amount he can get that benefit. So in a lottery, of person chooses 6 different natural numbers like those at random from 1 to 20. 1 to 20 means this number of cases. If it is from 1 to 100, if 1 to 100 means again it will become 100C6. Again probability will become very less, 1 by 100C6. So this is the probability of winning the prize. Winning the prize, only one chance will be there in this lottery case. So these are the problems about that exercise 16.3, and still we have part 3 will be there. Part 3 will be there, that is for next class. So that is also from the exercise 16.3. Those questions are based on probability of algebra events like P of A and B, P of A intersection B. See, based on those we will solve the problems. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Have a nice day. Today we will have that only that question number 8 that you do it for assignment. Thank you.